Duke Machado here with RNHA News. We're visiting with Dr. Tim Westley.
Yes.
You're running for Congress.
Yes, indeed.
Tell us about your region and some of the issues and why you're involved.
Absolutely. I'm running for U.S. Congress to represent CD 15 of Texas. That covers Guadalupe County, Wilson, Live Oak, Karnes, Duval County, Brooks, Jim Hogg, and Hidalgo. So the county, if you've seen anything taking place on the news with respect to our border issues, with respect to people coming across illegally, the largest corridor comes through Hidalgo County, which is right on the border of Mexico. And right now we've had the leadership that's there. The Democrats have held that position for 116 straight years. And so the major issue we're facing is the issue of immigration problems and the issue of border security. And the reason I say that's the major issue, it's costing American taxpayers and upwards of $134 billion per year. That equates to about $365 million per day. And that's an issue because, again, this is taxpayers, no matter what your party may be. And so when I tell people that cost affects them, I have to break it down like this. If we were to take that amount and subtract what the people are, quote unquote, supposedly paying in taxes, it still puts us at $120 billion per year that we're paying. That equates to about $2.4 billion that could go to every single state in the nation per year. And that can address homelessness, that can address social issues that people are concerned with, that can address childhood poverty, and so much more. We have laws for a reason. As people, every single one of us, if you have children, if you've been around to raise children, we tell them there are rules that we have to follow. There are laws. These are just like the rules you give your own children. If they're broken, there has to be consequences. For those adults that know better, there has to be consequences. If we don't have consequences, then we're allowing those that have come illegally to break the line. And the reason I mention this, people will look and say, well, that's just not right. That's not fair. Well, life isn't always fair. But what I've found, I've worked with people that have come into the country the right way and gone about it the right way. I've taught people from multiple countries how to speak English. I've taught the immigration and naturalization test to people that wanted to do it the right way. And those people agree with me 99% of the time that those that came in illegally should be deported as well and go through the process like they're doing, which is the right way, and wait their time.
Okay. What are some of the issues further north in your district?
This is the northernmost portion. Of course, we have issues dealing with our Second Amendment rights. That concerns the people here. And the reason it concerns them, we're in a military city area with San Antonio, Texas being right next door to Guadalupe County. The Second Amendment issue is a great concern. So we have to make sure we uphold the Second Amendment. If we don't uphold the Second Amendment, then all the other amendments that are behind that will follow, we'll start to lose one after another. So that's of great concern. Of course, our farmers and ranchers, that is a great issue. Right now in our district, we have multiple farmers and ranchers throughout the district. And so the challenge is that with the legal immigration, that's why I say this is one of the most important issues. We have their fences being torn down. We have their irrigation lines being cut. We have their properties being destroyed. And this is causing our farmers and ranchers heartache and headache that they shouldn't have to contend with. We have issues as well with our economy. And so economically, there are some areas within this district that are suffering. And I believe that conservative policies that we've seen thus far over the last few years have begun to put people back to work regardless of their background with political affiliation. It's put people back to work when it comes to the Hispanic population. And right now we're seeing a high level of growth when it comes to home ownership and things of that nature. So economics, that's going to be one of the main issues as well.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time, sir.
You're more than welcome.
I know you've got a lot of work to do, and you're still out working. You
Yes.
work 24/7. Probably
Yes,
not
indeed.
on Sundays.
Well, we're still doing some work on Sundays, but strictly for God.
Awesome. Well, I
Yes.
appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Thank
Alrighty.
you.